Hello everyone. Welcome to First Online University, a global platform for all your education and growth related needs. In this lecture, we are going to continue with the chapter P block elements and we'll be continuing with group 14 elements. We have already discussed the anomalous behavior of carbon and its allotropes, and in this particular lecture, we'll be talking about the chemical properties of carbon. Before we begin, a piece of information for you. You can use the coupon codes Mission J or Mission NEET while you enroll at First Online University for Mission J or NEET in order to avail good discounts. Let us begin with the chemical properties of carbon now. The first one that we need to discuss is the action of oxygen. Now, what happens when carbon is going to react with oxygen? So, carbon is present in the solid state. Mostly the graphite allotrope of carbon is what reacts with all these reactions. What's reacting in all these reactions. So, with O2 in the gaseous form on heating, it will give carbon monoxide gas. 2 moles of it and 2 moles of carbon are reacting. Now, this is when oxygen is present in the limited amount that we get carbon monoxide. But when carbon reacts with oxygen present in excess, we get carbon dioxide, which is the major product in this case. The second is the action of water at room temperature. So, if we have carbon reacting with water directly, there is no reaction. Okay, next is action of halogen. So carbon on reaction with X2 on heating will give CX4. Here X could be fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, but CF4, CCl4, CBr4, CI4, also CF2, CCl2, CHCl3, CH2Cl2, etc. are going to be formed along with CX4. CCl4 is pyrene, that is the trade name of it. Otherwise, the IUPAC name is carbon tetrachloride. It is used as a fire extinguisher. Then CF2Cl2 chlorofluorocarbons, freon. Okay, it's used as a refrigerant, which is also responsible for ozone layer depletion. Next reaction chemical property is the formation of carbides. So when calcium in the solid state is going to react with carbon, on heating it will form calcium carbide, that is CaC2. The structure is the the two carbon atoms are going to be joined together by a triple bond, and each of the two carbon atoms will be attached to the calcium element. Okay, so calcium carbide is going to be formed along with water being released as the side product. So what will happen is that calcium on reaction with water, OH of the two water molecules will form calcium hydroxide, and what we get is ethyne as the product, or acetylene is what you call it. So this is the entire reaction that is taking place in the formation of carbides. So what are the uses of carbon? First of all, diamond. We have already seen that it's a precious stone which is used in jewelry and ornaments. 1 carat is 200 milligrams of it. Then we talk about graphite, which is another allotrope of carbon, is used as electrodes in batteries and also in industrial electrolysis. Graphite electrodes are commonly used in various cells, electrochemical cells, for the same purpose. Then it is also used to prepare crucibles in the laboratory because they are inert towards acids and alkalis, okay? Because we have to pour acids, alkalis, etc. in the crucibles. So it is important that the material of these crucibles does not react with these acids and alkalis being used. Next is charcoal was another allotrope of carbon that was an amorphous allotrope of carbon that we did not really talk about in detail, but activated charcoal is used as a good adsorbent for absorbing poisonous gases and removing colored impurities from water. So activated charcoal is a very important common term that you might have come across a lot many times. This activated charcoal is basically used to remove certain impurities from water or other substances. Animal charcoal is also used for the same purpose, okay? This is where you have a substance being poured into this apparatus and you have activated charcoal in between. So all the impurities are going to get absorbed onto this activated charcoal material and the rest of the pure material is going to pass through. Okay, so contaminated water and what we get is treated or pure water. Next is carbon black. So carbon black is used in the manufacture of black ink and pigments, as is clear from its name itself. It is coke is used as a fuel and also as a reducing agent in metallurgy. We have discussed in metallurgy in detail about the use of coke. Let's do a few MCQs based on what we have studied in this lecture. Poisonous gases are removed by carbon black, charcoal, graphite, or coke. We have seen that this activated charcoal, which is important material for removing poisonous gases. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Next question is quality of the diamond is measured in carat, which is 200 milligrams, carat, which is 200 grams, carat, which is 20 grams, or carat, which is 20 mg. So this is an important term. It is carat, which is 200 milligrams. So option A is the correct answer. Lastly, being a good conductor, graphite is used as electrodes in batteries, electrodes in industrial electrolysis, crucibles in laboratory. See, graphite is used for all these purposes, but we have to pay attention to the fact that because of its property of being a good conductor, it is used for which of the following purposes? A and B, B and C and A, or all the three ABC. So its electrodes in batteries and electrodes in industrial electrolysis are the uses which come from the property of graphite, that it is a good conductor. Also, the crucibles in laboratory, so that they do not react with acids and alkalis, and also they can be easily heated. Okay, so option 4, that is A, B, and C, all are the correct answers. So this was a very short lecture based on the chemical properties of carbon. I hope it is clear, and there were certain important terms that you need to remember. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for joining YouTube live classes for best NEET or JEE coaching. You can also download the First Online University mobile app through Google Play Store or App Store for continuous learning through your smartphones. Keep learning with First Online University, a team of millions of learners and educators worldwide.